So I'm heading north this morning on a beautiful fall day. It's a little foggy yet this morning, and I'm going to do some beach combing. I'm going to be looking for rocks in beach glass today. I got a hot tip from a friend of a friend. So I'm driving quite a bit farther north of where I live, and this might be a secret spot. Good morning, treasure finders. This morning I am heading to a spot to go beach combing, as usual. I have never been to this beach combing spot before. It was a tip that someone gave my husband, actually. And so right now, I'm not going to say where I'm going. I am going to Lake Michigan, I can tell you that. And this is what you might call a secret spot. And when I mean secret spot, I mean places that you like to go to beach comb and you don't reveal that spot to others. And now I realize this is a public channel on YouTube, and I could reveal where I am, but this time I choose not to, and you can put your comments in below about that. But I am going to do a whole video on secret spots, so you can comment now, you can comment later. I would like to start a lively debate actually about that, but anyway, today I was given a tip to check out this spot. It is apparently a place to find both rocks and beach glass. And obviously I've never been here before. And it's apparently a little bit of a trek to the beach. So I have mentioned in a previous video that we recently moved back to Michigan. We are Michiganders since birth, but we have lived in both Michigan and Wisconsin our whole lives. So we are back in Michigan, and where we moved to in Grand Haven, there are no rocks on the beach. It's very sandy. Oh boy. Here we go left, we go right, we go left, we go right. I'm gonna go left. You can hear the water. So I have to drive to get to places that have rocks. I don't have a problem with that, but today I had to drive quite a ways to this spot. I would drive anywhere in the state to go beach combing, you know that, and even out of state, but this was a bit of a drive today. It was beautiful. It's supposed to be close to 70 degrees today, but it isn't right now, so I'm kind of geared up this morning because it's cool, and this doesn't look too bad. I'm just now seeing Lake Michigan, and I didn't know how high up I was going to be. I heard there was a little bit of a cliff, but this doesn't look very high, not compared to the other side in Wisconsin. Actually, the beach is right here. I've got some beach combers out already. So this is fun and exciting. And I'll catch up with you in a minute. There's lots of these pieces. I don't know if these are stones. There might be stones, but I like them. Here's a piece of pottery. And what's a glass right here? Definitely glass here. This little blue one. It's gonna be fun, folks. The thing that kills me about places like this, I absolutely love it, but I know that when I go back and watch the footage, I'm gonna have missed a ton of stuff. But this is, wow, really fun. So for crafting, I absolutely love these stones. They're just perfect, small, fun shaped, fun sized. Love them. Could collect these all day. In the following clip, I'm talking to a gentleman that I ran into who is in charge of maintenance at the park, and he was showing me his finds for the day. He didn't really want to be on camera. He also told me a story about a crow that lives around the beach and showed me some pictures that I will show you really quick here.
Green.
Oh, that's green? This one here?
Yeah, you can pick it up. Hold it up to the light.
Oh, very nice. Nice. Oh, those are some great pieces. You got some nice blues.
Yeah.
Good job.
A couple different pieces.
Takes me twice as long because I film everything.
Oh, that's cool.
So I like to talk to other beachcombers when I am out and about. Here I like heart-shaped rocks. You know that? And I just saw another piece of glass here. But I just met this guy who lives down in this area. And he comes down here every day. And he was telling me that there is a crow down at this beach who literally lands on his head and lands on his shoulder. He said he has about 150 pictures of this crow who has befriended him, and I asked him if he named it, and he said he calls it Edgar. And he met this little girl one day who he was talking to about the crow, and she said, "Oh no, that crow's name is not Edgar. The crow's name is Rosie." But I don't know if I've ever mentioned on my channel before that I absolutely adore crows. I think that they're very mystical and magical. And there's a story of a little girl in England who befriended some crows on her back porch, and she would feed them nuts, and she would bring them shiny things. And in turn, as time went on, they would bring her shiny things. I just think that is the coolest story, and I've always wanted to meet a crow that is not afraid of people, really. I mean, I don't know that they're really afraid of people, but anyway, I hope that Edgar shows up today, because I think that would be really fun to meet that crow. In this stone, there's a beautiful crinoid. It looks like a little mini Cheerio inside the stone. I learned about crinoids from a friend of mine, and I'm going to do a whole video with her in a few weeks. So the water today, the waves aren't very big, and the water is really clear. So on my way back up the beach, I'm not done yet. I just have to go find a bathroom, of course. Always. On the way back, I'm going to check the water. Piece of brown. The great thing about most of this glass that I'm finding is it's very frosted. It's been very tumbled. There's been hardly any pieces that I found that haven't been. Kind of fun to look in the water. That's why I wear my great knee boots here. The water's not terribly cold yet, but it's pretty cold. So I'd prefer to keep my feet dry. It's brown. Saw another one here too. Saw two pieces. Where the other one went? The brown ones are really easy to find because they're so dark in comparison to the rocks. I was hoping to find a nice blue piece. So stay tuned. Nice piece of blue. The green piece, I don't think this is very frosted. Kind of frosted though. Oh, that one went into the boots. Ah. A little bit, not too bad. And these really great brown pieces in the water. They're so easy to spot in the water. I find more on my way back than I did on the way out sometimes. It's just hard to be looking everywhere. You can't look in all directions. And so you miss a lot. So it's really fun to come back through And a piece of pottery. A piece of light brown here. I saw this green piece here. There it is. Hello, puppets. Okay, I challenge you. Do you see it? Closer. And then this over here. Heart-shaped rock. Well, that's a wrap, treasure finders, for the day. I had so much fun today. One tip I can give you is if you have never been to a place before, take a real good look at your surroundings, because I couldn't really figure out what trail I came in on, and I think this is what I came in on, but I'm not sure. So there's that. I think this is it. Seems to be only one parking area, but I don't know. I'm hoping this is where I came down and that I can find my car. I'm not really that worried about it. But, you know, if it was closer to dark, I might be. I will show you when I get to the car all of my treasures. I found a lot of beach glass today. I had lots of fun talking to other beachcombers, and it's a lovely warm day in October here in Michigan. We get some of these fabulous October days, and you just have to take advantage of them, because tomorrow it's going to be, I think, just in the 50s, and today it's closer to 70. I talked about secret spots earlier. This one I am going to keep a secret, and I know people will be mad about that, but here's the deal. Somebody told me in secret about this spot, and I can't just go blabbing that on YouTube. That's not fair to that person. And if you are a beachcomber or a metal detectorist, or let's say you're a person who likes to forage, you don't usually tell people your secret spots. And you most certainly don't go blabbing about your secret spots on the internet. You can be mad at me. I can accept that. And it's okay. It'll be okay. But also, part of the fun of beachcombing is finding the secret spots. Michigan in autumn. This is why, well, it's not the only reason we moved back, but it's just amazing. Now, I could stay out there all day long. I do remember this little intersection here. One thing that usually will get me off the beach is my bladder. And another thing is my back. And since my husband and I just moved, we've been unpacking boxes, we've been hanging pictures, and this past weekend we did a particularly difficult landscaping project. So my back is already sore. So that was about maybe 3 hours of beachcombing, and my back is done. So, and I still have this nice hike back to the car. I gotta get my rubber boots off because it's getting warm. Stay with me, I won't breathe anymore into the camera, and I'll show you my finds when I get to the car. I was gonna show you all my finds right now, but walking through the woods and getting up in here, I don't know if you can see these, on this pole right here. There's all these little green worms. They're all in my car. They're hanging off the trees. They're everywhere, and I'm sure they're all over me, so I'm not gonna show you my bag of finds right here. I'm gonna go, I don't know if you can see these. They're like hanging everywhere. Ew. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Oh, you can see them all over my windshield. They're probably in my hair. Should we look? Are they in my hair? Ugh. So I'm gonna move to a safe, secure location down the road where there aren't worms hanging from the trees, and I'll show you my finds. Okay, so I'm finally away from the little worms. Do you ever have like that feeling that they're just crawling all over you? That's what I had a feeling. I just found a few rocks down there. I really like odd shaped rocks for my crafts and such, and this is a little, ooh, look at the back. Cool. This is a heart-shaped rock, but then the back is really cool. I didn't notice that before. But I like different shaped rocks like these for crafts and whatnot. I love these little rocks. I'm not sure what these are. If you know, put it down in the comments. I find a lot of these up north by Glen Arbor as well. I think they look like moon rocks. But my secret beach today was so fun. I'm just going to dump this out here. Hopefully none of them will land on the pavement. This reminds me a little bit of Lake Erie because all of the glass I found. I did pick up rocks too, but look at, oh my gosh. Got some blues, a lot of white here, and a lot of ceramic pieces. But yeah, really fun. Couple heart-shaped as well. That was a really, really fun day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this day out on the beach. And please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next beach.